Ladies, what is the most obvious hint you've dropped that went unnoticed by a guy? 1. My current boyfriend and I started out in this weird friends that flirt stage. I was trying to find a way to get him to make a move. One very hot evening, middle of August, we were sitting in his backyard with a few of our friends drinking beer. I sat on the same lawn chair as him, kind of wiggled in, and said I'm cold. He left me alone in the chair and proceeded to build a giant fire. It took like an hour. When he was finished making the fire, he sat back down in a different lawn chair. 2. We were married 2 full years before. I finally understood that if she took a bath at night I was going to get some. Watched a lot of baseball while she lay sparkling clean in bed alone. 3. As a guy I completely see your hints all the time, but I'm afraid that I'm wrong and going to get rejected or made a fool out of myself, so I don't do anything. 4. I was staying the night at a female friend's house. I had a huge crush on her and it was the first night sleeping in the same bed. Her. Just so you know, jeans aren't allowed in my bed. You have to take them off. Me. Ha ha ha, that's a dumb rule. Keeps them on. That one still stings. 5. I was living with my then boyfriend a few years ago. Feeling a little flirtatious, I suggested we could take a shower together, to save water, wink wink. His response? Why, we don't pay for water. Shut down. 6. A friend, now boyfriend of 7 years, asked what I wanted to do that night. I said you. He didn't even seem to register what I had said. He was like, we should go see a movie. 7. Him. I don't want to pressure you, but it's pretty late and I think you should spend the night. My couch is super comfortable and I can make it up for you if you'd like. Me. Maybe I could sleep in your bed with you. Him. I promise the couch isn't bad. Brutal. 8. As a guy, here's a hint to the ladies. If it's a hint, it's too subtle. 9. As I was reading this thread, my next door neighbor asked if I could kill an ant in her room because she's too scared to do it. I almost didn't reply. Almost. The fact that I was reading this thread was the only reason I knew she wanted to chill. Hopefully she doesn't actually just want me to kill an ant. Update. There really was an ant. A small one. And when I got rid of it for her, her only response was, okay, thanks. Talk to you later. Fuck this misleading fantasy world. 10. I started talking to a guy who was behind on Game of Thrones. So I offered to give him my HBO password so we could watch it at his place, thinking it would be a good excuse to hang out. He ends up marathoning the show without me. We're dating now, but he sure as hell isn't watching season 7 without me.